I'm remembering something the Reverend Flower A. Newhouse said, and we brought it up in our Michaelmas retreat, that we're always in the presence of at least 20 angels. So knowing that at least 20, when we gather in a sacred place like this, when we gather with high intentions, literally we call forth choir upon choir of angels to be with us. And then of course the question becomes, how do we be more receptive to them? How do we sense them, use our intuition, perhaps even hear or see or feel them? Well, my first conscious experience of the angels as an adult was at the brink of the first Gulf War on August 1st, 1991. The forces were gathering for that invasion in Iraq. People were very upset. Many were fearful, nervous. There was a dread of this war that many people didn't feel was necessary. I was teaching meditation at the time. That particular night was to a group of 50 people at the Baha'i Center of San Diego. If you're not familiar with the Baha'is, they share a lot in common with the Quakers. They're very peaceful. They're known for bringing about reconciliation, bringing about peace in difficult places and difficult times. So we were working with a very simple breath-based meditation. And as we entered our meditation with the intention of meditating for global peace and peace within ourselves, suddenly there were literally waves of energy in the room. We could feel it. I could see it sweep through the room. Our hair was rising, goosebumps were there, and we simply all knew that this was Archangel Michael. So this energy that flowed through the room, it brought with it information, it brought with it a message from Archangel Michael. And we just simply know these things. It's not as though words are being spoken, but we might sense it that way. Now for me, at that point in my development, I actually had very little interest in angels. If you had come to me and tried to tell me about an angel experience or share something about Archangel Michael, I might have said something like, "That's really wonderful. I think it would make a lovely Hallmark greeting card." Okay. But the sense that we could have our own direct experience of an angel, that presence would touch us, would be with us, it wasn't in my experience at that point. So Michael went on to bring this grace, love, light to our group, and he said, this is a very momentous time. It's a time for awakening of humanity, for us to consciously decide now to make choices of love or choices of fear.